Becoming a lucky person. One morning not far from a market, a young man was sleeping lazing. Even though the market is filled with sellers and buyers passing by. But the young man seemed calm with his laziness. Coincidentally, a merchant passed by who had just managed to sell his wares. The merchant looked surprised, seeing the behavior of the young man. He approached and asked, "Young man, the morning is so beautiful. Everyone is busy working, but why are you just sleeping here?" Squinting one eye, the young man replied in a lazy voice, "I was waiting for an opportunity." Hearing such an answer, the merchant looked astonished. "Do you know what the shape of the opportunity you were waiting for was like?" The young man shook his head. "People say, I have to wait for the opportunity to come, then my luck can change for the better. Then I can be rich, can be successful, can have anything I want. That's why I patiently waited for the opportunity to come here," explained the young man. "You don't know the shape. What are you waiting for? Better yet, come help me do something useful. Your fate will change in the future if you will learn to follow in my footsteps," persuaded the merchant. "Ah, bullshit. Go away. Don't bother me anymore," shouted the young man, annoyed. Because he was rebuked, the merchant hastily left the young man, shaking his head. A moment later, an old man approached the young man. The old grandfather still had time to watch the steps of the merchant's departure. Then he turned to the young man. "Hi, young man. I noticed you've been sleeping around waiting for an opportunity in this place. Have you had that opportunity yet?" The young man lazily answered, by shaking his head. "Well, didn't that opportunity just come to you? Why don't you accept it, but instead you throw it out? The person you expelled earlier was a big merchant from a rich overseas country. Why don't you accept the invitation?" The grandfather was surprised. Hearing those words, the young man seemed to have just woken up from his dream. He quickly got up and shouted for the merchant earlier. But unfortunately, the merchant is no longer visible. Even so, the young man kept calling out to him. "Screaming is useless. The opportunity has passed," said the grandfather. The young man looked sad and wanted to cry. He hung his head low and didn't know what to do to get a chance. Because of his narrow mind, the opportunity passed, and the wait was in vain. "What should I do, Grandpa? Will I never have another chance in my life?" asked the young man remorsefully. Opportunities come to everyone, not just once in a lifetime. If one is missed, one day another opportunity will surely come, replied the old man wisely. But he didn't come by himself. Opportunities must be created and fought for. You also have to know, there is no one time that is really right to start looking for and finding opportunities. So young people, don't just wait. Start trying, working, struggling. The opportunity will surely come in time. And when the opportunity comes your way, you are ready. Excitedly, the young man thanked him. Although in his heart, there was regret for having missed the opportunity. But he knows that if he starts trying and struggles, then one day the opportunity will surely come to him. Have a healthy mindset. We as humans have the right to choose opportunities. meaning we can choose any opportunity we want. You do this by deciding, creating, and fighting for opportunities. Deciding means creating a commitment to get a chance through our activity. Creating means taking definite steps so that opportunities are created or coming to us because of a proactive attitude. While fighting for means making the right efforts so that opportunities can be exploited and give the results we want. Sometimes the opportunity may seem trivial at first, but don't underestimate the slightest opportunity. Often great achievements actually start from small opportunities, which are generally missed by many people. And indeed, only those who are able to recognize the opportunity will benefit the most from it. Those who succeed are usually observant in taking advantage of small opportunities, and then take appropriate actions to get the greatest benefit. They are called the lucky ones. I hope you are one of the lucky ones. Thank you for watching.